It's gonna take a few seconds to make sure that everything is working as it should be. Let's see here.
What's new? Well, I've got the...
Go away, ads. No one likes you. Skip ad. Oh, I don't make any money for myself. Pardon me. Alrighty, hello. Welcome back to the adventures of Dave the Neat. How y'all doing? Alright, so, last time we got wrecked before we even got to the gargoyles. I've been trying to toy around with if I want to go to them right away again. Because there's a couple things I could do in the interim. Before we do that anyway, I kind of want to go back and finally deal with that boar. I put off fighting him last time. And he has a comeuppance. He needs to be shown that he can't boss around Dave the Neat. Okay, just bait out. Buddy? Get over here, scrub. Come on. Come on. Perfect. Good way to start off. Now, you just keep shooting while I kill your friends. You're a good person, Hollow Greg. Oh, shoot. That was me. Go away. Even your magical arcing arrows can't save you now. Yeah. Bippity-bobbity-boo. Okay. Best way to do it. So we did get the key, so we can try going out the front door. I can't remember. I think he does buff the Balder Knights if we don't. We might as well go get rid of him. He's annoying and deserves to die. Okay, fight me on ground that isn't the stairs, so I can actually kill you. Go away. Okay, this is irksome. Seriously? Okay, we're off to an awful start. That couldn't have gone worse if I tried. Oh, try again, I guess. Perseverance is the path to mastery, or so Zenyatta would have me believe. Sorry, just 1 second here. I just realized my microphone wasn't plugged in. Just give me a second. Sorry, just 1 second here. I just realized my microphone wasn't plugged in. Just give me a second. Okay, that seems to be better. Sorry about that. So I imagine if there was any sound there, I'm gonna have to go and check that again later. It's probably just coming from the laptop onboard mic, which I imagine sounds fantastic. Not today. Pardon me, sorry. Alright, crossbow scrub. Go ahead. For whatever reason, I'm having a heck of a time getting my backstabs. And I don't rightfully know why. Yeah, might as well keep trying. Why not? Running. Let's at least see if I can fight him up here. Just so that when I do parry him, I can actually do something with it. Okay, so the wizard is aggroed. Because I can hear him. Doesn't seem to be trying to hit me too badly, though. Okay, buddy boy, come over here. Let me parry you. Thank you. Go away. Huh. And drop me your armor. Of course you didn't. Give me that. Okay. So, gonna go tango with these guys. Whee! Did he fall down? Man, we'll see how that goes for me. Okay, our new goal is to get a weapon with some range. As much as I love my little billy club, I can barely hit anything. Gosh. Boy. I think one more. I think it's either 2 more level ups or 1 more. We should be able to wield the claymore. Be good for now. I want to go with club weapon just because, like I said before, I want to do the barbarian club build just for fun. But it's gonna help out in the interim. Like I said, just have a weapon with some range. Because my club is not doing me any favor. He's behind me. He's behind me. We've got trouble. We've got trouble. Hey, friend. Okay, didn't even see that one coming. Not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping he'd be content just to sort of sit on the floor. Oh, gosh. Usually he's content just to sort of stay up there and shoot spells at nothing. I didn't count on him actually getting mad at me. Okay. Now we're fighting on equal grounds. Go away. I'm doing no damage to him. Good lord. Okay. Now, I can't remember if I can backstab him. I seem to remember being able to. Doesn't look like it, though. And again, I haven't been able to backstab anything just because I'm bad, so... There we go, okay. Darn, secretly hoping for that trident drop. Okay, we got a broken straight sword. Fantastic. That will do me no good whatsoever. Let's clear... Okay, well, at least he's gone. We no longer have to worry about him. Let's go find Lautrec. Hey, you. D'Artagnan, get down here. Bop. There we go. Perfect. Ah, that is what I think of your building. Running up. Hello there, dear friend.
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
I don't know, I just knocked down a door with just hitting it with a wooden stick. You should be able to break this down, no problem. Ah, well, hello, dear friend.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later.
I demand payment now.
Yes, very sorry. Your reward will have to wait.
Dang.
I've just been freed. Allow me some time.
Oh, very well.
I am free. Now, I can get back to work.
And, what kind of work is it that you do, Mr. Lautrec?
I am free.
Ah, well. With a man who laughs that much, he seems very jovial. Well, I'm sure he's gonna have a great time. What a swell fella. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Excuse me, I'll take a barrel of person, please. Ah, excellent. Whee! Doop-a-doop-boo. Shooby-dooby-doop, boobity-doo. A-doop-a-doop-a-doop. Okay. I do love when the bodies twitch as they phase back in. Okay, more large souls, good. Okay. So now that we've dealt with that guy, what the? For a moment, I thought I was wearing some kind of trippy cape. I can't imagine having a barrel as a cape would be comfortable, but what do I know? I've never worn one. Okay, well, let's go deal with these other Balder Knights. If we're lucky, we can get them to drop some Titanite. If we're lucky, we'll see. Or do armor drop, which would be awesome, but it probably won't happen. So, aggro guy over there. Yep, you can see me. Perfect. Let's make some fighting room. 1v1 me, nerd. Ah. Hey! I guarantee you I don't have enough dex to use that, but let's just take a quick look. Are we gonna be a rapier scumbag? Let's find out. Where's my rapier? Oh, it's up. Duh. Oh, I can wield it. Oh, interesting. Do I want to be that guy? Do I really want to be that guy, though? Let's be that guy, at least for now. Say goodbye to your boys, jerks. Okay, so hang on, I want to quickly take a look at their head. I think someone pointed this out. I think it's just the helmet, though. That it might be, like, the candles on their heads? I don't know. I think it's just helmets. Just referencing the archives in Dark Souls 3 and the candles that the scholars will wear on their noggins. I thought someone had said that there's an allusion to something similar to that in this game, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Sorry, just looking at some of the background stuff. Okay. Better meet your worst nightmare, boy. Shrink! The 110 critical, though. It's too good to ignore. Oh, yep. Yep. I can see why this catches on. I already feel dirty. But I'm not PvPing, so it's not as bad as it could be. Okay, so do I want to cheese the boar? The answer is yes, because I hate fighting it straight on. Again, don't ask me why I'm so afraid of that thing. I think it's like, honestly, it's probably just a matter of when I played this game the first time it wrecked me, and now I just retain that memory and I can't quite get over it. But we're going to try the alluring skull thing first. And we'll see how far that takes us. Oh, shoot. No! Oh, I can't kick with the rapier. That's right. Okay, this just got a lot more annoying. Yeah, but not annoying enough to stop. I probably have enough for a level up too, but we'll see how far we can get in. We'll see if I can actually kill this thing. My money's on no. I forgot about you. Go away. I hate when the read message pops up after you kill someone because I immediately assume it's an item drop. And when it isn't, I am saddened. Okay. Come over here. Can I jump down there? I seem to remember there being a quicker way to get down. I mean, I think I can jump from the bridge. I mean, I guarantee you it's not going to go great, but let's try it. Whee! Haha! Hello, fools! Die. Go away. Okay, so let's try this. Ow. Ow. Go away. I'm assuming that's working. It sounds like it is. Okay, Bubbo. Where are you at? Oh, he ran away all the heck over there. Jeez. Go away. No one likes you. Ow. Perfect. Is he not going for it? Oh, he is going for it. Haha, scrub. No, no, no. You keep doing that. Someone's got to do something about that guy sooner or later. And one more. Perfectly done. I am the cheesiest of the cheeses. And as for you... Okay. Okay, as for you, you're better than me at everything, clearly. Try it again, I dare you. Okay, now I'm about to be ganked. Go away. I've changed my mind. Whee! Oh, did I get the helmet? I think I don't know if he always drops it. Yes, he did. Awesome. Awesome. Aha! I've gotten everything I need. See you later, suckers! Run, run, run. No one's following me. Perfect. Now then. Beautiful. Now we are a true barbarian king. Do I got fat rolls? Ah, we got slow rolls. That's okay. Let's go get leveled up. Get our claymore popping. Then we'll go see about those gargoyles. Actually, before we do that, I'm going to head back to the shrine as well. If only because I can't remember if Rhea and friends show up only after you beat the garg... No. Do that. Perfect. If they show up before you beat the gargoyles or after, if all you have to do is open up the elevator for them to rock. There's 2. Perfect. Okay. Well, Rapier, it's been fun, but I have my eyes set on a better prize, at least for now. There we go. Beauty. Whee! Ah. Slow rolls. Ah, well. Let's head on back. Now, the real question is, when we do fight the gargoyles, do you want to summon Solaire? I mean, more for story reasons and practical reasons. I always say that every time I get wrecked by these guys. But still, I'll think about it. I'm leaning towards no off the top of my head, but we'll see. There we go. Yeah. Running them through is a very satisfying parrying animation. Beauty. And what about you? Stab steps. Oh, he gave me humanity. Well, thank you, sir. What a swell peach of a person you are. Okay, let's wander on down. What a sick helmet. I love the boar helmet. Just aesthetically, it is one of the coolest headpieces you get in the game. I think. Okay. Did I go up here before? I did not. Gimme. Pardon me. Sorry, I'm coughing a lot. Okay, no, her friends don't show up. I believe Lautrec is over here now, though. Hey, Crestfallen, how's it going? There you are. Hey, friendo.
Ah, hello there.
Hello.
I have your reward. Please, accept it.
Well, thank
I
you.
am grateful to you for freeing me.
See, he gave us a sunlight medal, so that clearly means he's a sun bro, and thus a really nice
Let's
person.
not be greedy now.
And he's so jovial.
By the Lords, your face,
Is a bore.
your humanity is really slipping, but there are methods. Most fools have more humanity than they know what to do with. Now,
Foolish fools.
who do you imagine will make the best use of it? Our future.
There's a way to trigger... He has more conversation pieces, but I can never remember what order you have to trigger things in order to get it. Let's reverse our hide. Thank you. Perfect. Oh, shoot. No, having done that, watch me get invaded. Whatever. Now, I could level up the Claymore, but I'm not going to. Because it has another fate in... Oh, wait, no, I have to level it up. But to get the fate in store for it that I have in mind. I actually forgot you have to do that in this game. You can't infuse right away. At least I don't think you can. I think it has to be up to level 5 before you can start infusing. Well. In that case, how much Titanite do I have, actually? I've only got 2. You can wait. Sorry, I'm trying to think what I want to do next. Do I want to go to the gargoyles right away? Do I want to wander around a bit? Let's go to gargoyles, get the story set off proper. But there's so much other fun stuff we can look at. Just for the lolsies. Decisions. Let's go explore some stuff first. I know what the gargoyles aren't going anywhere. They'll always be there. Go away. Alright, come over here, you. Oh, I didn't expect that, actually. Okay, missed my parry. This is going great. Oh, you know what? I'm dumb. I got the Firekeeper soul, and I didn't level up my flask. I should go do that. Gosh dang it, I have a hard time parrying the slow motion one. There we go. Beauty. Okay, yeah, let's go do that. We'll go level up our flask. Running on back. Can you imagine if real elevators worked like this? If there's just a button in the center you had to stand on in order to get to move. What an awful, awful idea that would be. Run. Run-a-da-da-doo, Ronnie, run. Ronnie, run. Run-a-dee, run. Hey, Chris Fallen. Alright, you. You chatty young lady. Thank you.
Don't you ever think to forge your weapons?
We were just talking about that, Crestfallen. Gosh, it's like you don't even listen.
Unless you enjoy swinging about with blunt instruments. How did that silly sorcerer's apprentice end up?
Well, he summoned a bunch of mobs, they turned into people, they flooded the tower.
Master Logan. He left for the undead burg, but never came back. Serves him right. If even old Big Hat can't make it out there, what chance does he have? I hope he enjoys his new life as a hollow.
Okay. Just thinking about the Firekeeper's soul. That's something I should have read the item description first, just because there's a lot of stuff to talk about with them. I mean, if there is one constant in the games, that you got the Firekeepers. Dark Souls 2's interpretation of them, I think, is actually the most interesting, because you have the retired Firekeepers, the three ladies at the front, at the start of the game, and then the Emerald Herald. I don't remember. Is she actually a Firekeeper? She does the same job, but I don't remember if like she's ever directly referred to as a Firekeeper. And then you have the third game where you have just the one Firekeeper, but it's also kind of insinuated there's only really one fire worth keeping anymore. Okay, and we're back. Hello. Because then you have, in the third game, you also have the tower that you get the key to, and you see that this is where they've buried, like, millenniums worth of Firekeepers. So it's kind of interesting how Dark Souls 3 introduces Lothric, how they've institutionalized everything you have in Dark Souls 1, whereas in Dark Souls 1 everything's kind of scattered and haphazard, and the whole linking of the fire thing is kind of set up without realistically a long-term plan. I mean, after you kill all the gods, how are you going to light that thing again? And then you get Dark Souls 3, where they've kind of at least worked out an efficient system. It's a sordid, sad system, but they worked it out. It's just kind of funny, the idea of the world you're in evolving, I guess. That's the best way to put it. Okay, let's level up the Claymore. Hello.
Well, you seem needed.
Doing pretty okay, Andre. Pretty okay.
Most weapons, but if you they're not so.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, right. Okay, so reinforce. Let's throw a Titanite chunk at the Claymore. Just a curiosity. Okay. No, not the Slyhander. Go away. Claymore. Do it. Bye. And one more time. Good.
Don't get yourself killed.
Why did I do
Neither
that?
of us want to see you go.
Speaking of Dark Souls 3 and Dark Souls 1, Andre. Now, I don't know if it was a Design Works thing or a deleted content thing or something, but somewhere he had a relationship to the gods somehow. That was in-game at one point. I can't remember what. But regardless, like, it's the same Andre you find in Dark Souls 3, that's that guy, and he knows the giant in Anor Londo, so that does mean at one point or another he has traveled to Anor Londo to meet the giant. Whether or not he is related directly to the gods or not, he's been there. And then the question is, how has he stayed alive that long? Or is it a matter of, like with everything else in Dark Souls 3, where it's just time falling in on itself? Is it, did he die and he just gets brought back? I was going to say, I was hoping there'd be answers. I'm kind of glad there isn't. There's a lot of greatness in this game about the ambiguity, which I think is fun. I think problem with a lot of games is they try to over-explain everything. Oh, I'm under it. Cool. And I kind of like that Dark Souls lets you figure things out. I think that's a lot of fun. I think it creates a more interesting world than trying to create an exact pseudoscience for everything that's happening inside. I mean, that's kind of why I love the first Kingdom Hearts game, but as the series has gone on, they keep introducing things to explain the mystical, magical, fairy tale bullshit that the series, like, honestly, that I loved about the first game is that it's all very surreal. It doesn't explain a lot, and that kind of gives it more of a whimsical nature to it, where it treats it like it's very dreamlike. It lets you just encounter, here's a strange thing, here's another strange thing. How did this all happen? Well, we don't really know, but it's here now. That's not explaining it well, but the idea that it's more focused on an emotion rather than, again, a pseudoscience. Same thing here, where it's, why did the first flame spark life? Why do souls come from fire specifically? Is there an exact reason? Probably not. You could argue there's a metaphorical reason where it's just like, in the dawn of time we try and gather around a fire to keep ourselves warm and battle off the cold and not die. I don't know, that's stretching it, but you get my point. Was there anything I wanted to buy from you? I can't remember. I mean, we can keep buying Tight Mate from you, that's kind of cool. We're gonna get a level up pretty quick, though. Could also get... I kind of want to get the repair box. I think that's going to be handy. Let's do that, actually. Perfect.
Don't get yourself killed. Neither.
But yeah, actually, my Luke put it to me where he got it from someone, I don't know who, but the idea that the story of this game is you are an archaeologist. Everything big that's happened has already happened. You're not really witnessing the great events. You don't see Izalith go to shit. You don't see the first flame get blazed by Gwyn. But you slowly have to piece things together. Like, you're coming in after the fact, and so you'll never be able to get the full story because you're never going to be able to see it. But you can figure things out as best you can. And I think that's really interesting because it gives you, as a player, kind of an agency within the story as far as figuring out how it works rather than just having your character function as an avatar for the story to unfold itself before your eyes. The Darkroot Garden. May or may not be Ulysses, although I think it was more or less confirmed that it is. Oh shoot, was there a guy behind me? No, that comes later. Yeah, but I cannot backstab you, that is correct, yes? Yes. There are no guts to stab. You are a bushroot. Fling. No. Jeez Louise. Take that, bushroot. Okay. This is where the other guy pops out if you walk by him. He's right there. Alright. Good night, bro. No, I'm not coming over there. You come over here. Cutting the grass. I'm not getting a lot of moss out of these guys. Worth farming them, though, before we head to Blighttown anyway, so, I mean... It's actually not a terrible idea that we decided to come here now. There we go. Beauty. The one question I do kind of have about this game that I feel could be explained but isn't is just the skybox. Like, it's super bright and sunny some places, and then here it's just really cloudy. And I mean, we haven't really wandered that far from Undeadburg, but just a magical atmosphere. Okay. Oh no, the door is locked. Whatever shall we do? Eh. It took me actually forever to realize that this is here. You can see... I think you can see it if you stand here. Yeah, so like, I mean, it's one of those things where, yes, you can see it. You can make the argument, oh, the game doesn't try and hide things from you. It's always hidden in plain sight, but it's still kind of a... You ain't gonna see that. There's no way. Not unless you stumble upon it accidentally. Now let's kindle this. Thank you. Blaze it. And kindle. Yes, please. There we go. Now let us... do we want to go down that way first, or do we want to do the lower basin? I don't think I can't even get to Havel yet. Anyway. I honestly cannot remember where most of these keys are. And I could steal that and prompt those guys, but having them run out here and try and kill me every time I go down here is annoying. So I'm gonna leave them be for a little bit. Okay, so a couple of options. This is another one that I did not figure out for a hell of a long time until I was watching ENB's big playthrough of Dark Souls. I mean, you can kind of tell because they're moving, but I mean, if you're walking right by it, you're going to miss it entirely. So yeah, you can kill that, and that takes you to where you get the wolf ring. Again, didn't know where that was. But, do I know that way? Let's see if we can't do some stuff here first. We'll talk to our big ol' dear friend. Hey, buddy. Come here. Come over here so I don't aggro anyone who isn't you. Everybody has that backswing. I also forgot we do no damage. Oh my gosh. This is gonna suck. What? Rolling. Okay. It might honestly not be a terrible idea just to... Okay, he's gonna do this. Some strong attacks off. Go away. There will be no slowing time today, nerd. Boop, boop, ba-doo. Boop, boop, ba-doo. What's back here? I can't remember. Okay, something just popped up. There you are. I knew something had that. Thank you, sound cues. Shing! Give me moss. I need to just farm that. Alright, hello little snakies. I can't remember if you killed me if I take that, so I'm just gonna take the first, take the initiative here, if I can. Go away. Oh, that's where you get the partisan. Like I said, it's been a while since I can't, so I can't remember where a lot of these items are. I know that there's at least, yeah, this fella here. I don't know if we need to aggro him though. Go away. You don't threaten to harm me, but I feel threatened by your presence. In that way, we are much like Gwen. We fear everything that might hurt us, even though it has not yet. Go away. Oh, shoot. No. Darn, didn't stagger him. Go away. Oh, shoot, I forgot. And roll. Okay, we're gonna have to shield this. I don't think I can kick him out of that. There we go. Oh, shoot. Rolling. Drop your armor. Dang. And up here... Right, this is the butterfly. Maybe we can get... Oh, we can get a... What's her name? What is your name, Wishy Poo? It is Beatrice. Okay. Don't I go fight the butterfly right away? Might as well. He's not that hard. I am going to bring Beatrice, though, just because my weapon isn't leveled up super high. And also, I can't remember if you need to summon her both boss battles in order to get her equipment, and I do kind of want it. Hello. Another great thing about this game is that they kind of, even the random summons you get, they do kind of have a story about them. So you find her here, and then you find her again by the Four Kings. I can't remember everything. Once you get her item descriptions of her loadout, there's more to her. I'm trying to remember what it is. Whatever. Hey, Babo! Now, Beatrice, I'm going to need you to shoot him while I avoid getting killed. So I'm probably much lower level than I should be for this. Beatrice, I can't help but notice you're not shooting. Thank you! You are going to have to do me a solid here, hon. Alright, let's see. Is that... Oh, jeez, yeah, no, I'm so not ready for this. Land! Beatrice, I am relying on you so hardcore right now. Okay, he's landing. Good, good. Die. Die. At this moment, it's like she's doing the heavy lifting and I am helping. What are you doing? No, 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 no. Beatrice. There we go. Okay. Keep shooting him. Again, I was saying this last game though, but it's fun to keep seeing influences of Seath in this game. I forgot he even had that move. Like, just here in the woods, here's the Moonlight Butterfly. Far from the house that Seath built. Just like all of his leftover creations are just hanging around. Man, you son of a bitch. Uh-oh. Land! Please land! And I helped! I love you, Beatrice. Beatrice, best Dark Souls waifu confirmed. Oh my goodness. Okay, well now we're gonna get best Ember in the game. Hello, Stone Andre. There we go. And homeward one, so you don't have to walk it. Now, I haven't been reading a lot of item descriptions. I feel like I should, just because this is a retrospective and I'm not doing a lot of the lore stuff. And it's one of those things where I just assume that because I know it, it's just obvious, but... And the pawns and necromancers. The skeletons ain't gonna be a big deal. Here we go. Basement of the watchtower forms a stone cell. Rumors of a hero who turned hollow and was locked away by a dear, dear friend. For his own good. Now, the question being, is the guy you find at the bottom of that cell really Havel, or is it one of his followers? Because I believe it's mentioned somewhere that, like, people who followed Havel all kind of wear the same armor. I like to think it's Havel, because that's cool. But alright. Pardon me, I'm just coughing so much today. Now, let's... Part of me wants to... Well, part of me wants to stop coughing, frankly. I want to level up, but I also want to get this sword upgraded. Which I think I'm going to put this towards. We'll buy some Titanite and we'll level up. Go away. Purple moss. One thing that does bother me is that the white and purple moss isn't a more frequent drop, especially because toxic is such a bitch. I mean, you get it as drops, but it's just not really frequent. I very rarely have enough of it to make a not awful Twisted Blight 10, to the point where I don't have to buy from what's her face. Yeah, we can go fight Havel now. And we will be. Just gonna deal with this first. Go away. Perfect. Alright. If there's one thing I would really like, it would be in Dark Souls 2 when you get the memory of people and you can go back in time and sort of wander through their memories for a little bit, just to sort of see what happened in the moment. Being able to do that and just sort of walk around Lordran while it's still in one piece, I think would be really cool.
It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I can produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
Why, of course, Andre.
Thanks for that. You've made a
And yeah, I was going to say, you have to be +5 before that can happen. Let us... Okay, so how much Titanite will I need to get the Claymore up? 2, 4, and then it's 3 for the sounds. Pardon me while I do basic math. 7 pieces of Titanite. Okay. And I don't need 15. What was the 7? Of course. Oh, I need a green Titanite shard. Shoot.
Don't get yourself neither.
I forgot about that. Yeah, well, regardless, we do have that level up. Now we actually have a pretty good weapon, especially early game. Let's just level up. Some health. Pop another soul. Clean this out again. I do kind of hate how it auto-equips everything to your hotbar, whether you want it or not. Okay, go away. Go away. Go away. And go away. Okay. Whoop. Yeah, let's get some more endurance. Why not? I'm kind of thinking I might do... I'm going to be obviously focusing health, endurance, and strength. I might also throw some in faith, just because that will help. Because I believe divine does level up with faith as well. Anyway. We have some unfinished business yet here in the basin. Or the garden. Or the basin, yep. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Stab, stab, stab. Can't get enough of that purple moss. Alright, come at me, bro. Come at me. Come on. Come on. I mean, realistically, I probably shouldn't fear that guy as much either, but as you've probably been able to tell in this game, I fear so many things. We are all of us Gwyn. Woo. Actually, it's kind of interesting if you think about the concept of fear in this game, not even necessarily just from a story perspective, from a gameplay one, where a lot of if you're making progress in this game, it's because you start to learn to be afraid of everything around every corner. You start being more cautious, you start being more aware, if only because you know to fear the consequences if you're not. Like, for instance, I could just try and run right up to one of those giants and just keep hitting the attack button to try and stun lock it and then get myself killed, and after a while I'll learn to be afraid of what they will do to me if I try that against them. But you also have the unknown fears, the things that aren't going to kill you, but you start like just, you'll walk here, check around the corner, keep going, walk forward, check around the corner, and it keeps you alive. And that ties into the story too, because again, like I was saying last time with Gwyn, a lot of the things and motivations of these characters stems from the fear of the universe they find themselves in. Oh lord, run away. Like, Gwyn just fearing, basically, fate. The fact that there is something there he can't control, which is the darkness is coming. That's only a matter of time. He just doesn't want to admit it. And so, his blazing it is ultimately just an act of, hey, I know HD, go away. Is an act of him, like, basically trying to fight that fear. Seath, all his entire motivation is a fear of death. Like, most of the abominations you find in this game created by him are made because he is afraid to die. And then there's you, your character, where you are, your character, and as a player, you're still afraid because the game forces you to be afraid, or it convinces you that you should be afraid, and your bravery, a foolish bravery will be punished, while at the same time requiring you to overcome those fears, lest you become just one of those corpses left by the side people that come and pick the items off of. They weren't able to overcome that fear. They weren't able to overcome those challenges. They did not have the same bravery you had, or at the very least perseverance, in the face of everything going wrong. They weren't filled with determination. How about that? And so that's kind of what... Oh, I got a drop. Yeah, buddy. I will never have enough to wield this. Sorry, I'll put this conversation on hold. 40. Oh no. Oh no. Well, you know what? We'll see. But yeah, it's what sets you apart from all of these gods and all of these lords and all of these creatures you find, is that rather than let your fear control you, you learn to, at the very least, face it head on and overcome it. You make this world afraid of you. Okay, this isn't great. What? And I can't roll. Okay, roll away. Roll away. Roll away. I'm not dumb two-handing, I should be. There we go. Sweet. Dang it. Oh my gosh. The rolling stab's kind of annoying because if you try and roll an angle, it's never going to hit what you want to. Let's take a quick look at Oscar's armor, now that we got that drop. The Elite Knight Helm. Helm of a Nameless Knight. This is an in-game mechanic that's kind of annoying, that you don't find Oscar's armor back at the asylum. You find it here, even though it's clearly his. But yeah, it's obviously his armor. I mean, he perished at the Undead Hollow. He helped you. He had a mission. Didn't make it. Where am I going? Oh well, I aggroed this guy, might as well kill him. Bop. One more shot. Perfect. Lovely. I have a lot of souls. I'm doing quite well. Doing quite well for myself. Go away, tree. I care not for the Ents. My mind is full of gears and wheels. Going back to the idea of fear being such a predominant theme, that's kind of what Crestfallen tells you to give into right away. Like, that's why he's just standing there. He's realized that everything is hopeless, and he's decided to just, not even just embrace it, but have the viewpoint that anyone who doesn't embrace it is just wasting their time, because everything is hopeless, everything is bad. Anything attempting to try and overcome it is just foolhardy. And perhaps one of the main things that's helping us overcome our fear, A, we paid for the game and we want to beat it. B, we view it as a challenge at that point. Because Crestfallen tells you you can't do it, and so you think, well, I'll show you. Now, I want to get those lizard dudes out before I deal with the giants. Where do they pop up? It's somewhere around here. Where are you at? Where are you at? There you are. Not today. You majestic wildlife. Come back here. Come on. Oh, hello, there's a fellow behind me. I was not aware of that. Stab. Stab. Well then. Seems to me you need a good talking to. Your body. Oh, green blossom, of course. Now, where do we... I'm just trying to think right now, just because green blossom. Where do we get green gems other than... the depths? I think you can probably just pick one up randomly. But I don't remember if there's any enemies specifically that drop it. Yeah, but... Step, step, step. Beauty. Okay. Nothing there. There's one other... Am I wrong? No, you definitely go over here, just apparently not to that corner. Where is the ramp going up? Here it is, okay. There we go. I'm just gonna top up quickly. Chug, chug, chug. Chug-a-lug. And I know that there's another giant here. There you are. Someone should be guarding this item. Time to die, Jolly Green. Rolling. Ho ho ho. Green giant. This is an annoying area to fight this guy in. I forgot just because you don't have the room to roll. Yep. Do-do-do. Oh well. Okay. And now we have the wolf ring. Okay, just testing here. Give me 1 second. It just said OBS crashed. That's curious. Give me 1 moment. Okay, good. We're live again. OBS crashed for no apparent earthly reason. Just give me 1 second, just make sure. Okay, yeah, it's streaming. Cool. Okay, now we're back. Now I'm still trying to remember where the heck I'm going. It is this way, yes. Sometimes I get turned around. Now, where were we? Running down a dream. From wherever it leads. Okay, let's take a breather. Ah, lovely. Level ourselves up. More health, methinks. Or do we want to start just scumming it and try and get it that high? I'm feeling some strength. Start investing in that. Okay. Continue on our merry way. Hey, you. Not today. Give me moss. Ah, finally, thank you. Chop, chop, chop. Mowing the lawn. Hello, friendo. Tell Poison Ivy I said hi. Oh, hang on, I might as well kill this guy before he comes on after me. Slippity slap. Perfect. Now we can head on up. Alright. Now then. There are two paths you can go by. In the long run. There's still time to change the road you're on. I don't think you can drop down there. I think it's over here that you're supposed to if you want to. So there's the item. Lizard. Oh, is there a crystal lizard? Oh, that's what that is. Duh. Okay, here we are at the basin. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting crystal lizards. Not today! Ugh. Perfect. Your titanite is mine, helpless, defenseless creature. There's something you can drop onto. Where is that? Or am I dreaming? There's a drop off somewhere. I don't think it's that, though. 1 second here, I'm just going to quickly reorient myself. Try and remember where things are. Yeah, it's not that. It's somewhere. Okay, whatever. Just keep going. Okay. There it is. You're dropping down for. Gimme. Some leather armor. Beauty. And the longbow. Probably will not be using it. Ranged is for cowards. We fight everything head on, screaming brashly, waving our swords so that they can be sure to see us. Alright, let's say hello to another Black Knight friend. Yeah, this is Glaive. Let's see if I can remember how to parry him. No, okay, parry him. No. There we go. Stab. Get out of here. Sure. Oh my god. Fuck. Pardon my language. Get out. No. What? Oh, I thought that would kill you. Shoot. You have more health than I thought. Right, it's the full helicopter swing. I can't remember. Okay. There we go. Okay, good. Blue Titanite chunk. Lovely. That won't be used, but at least we have it. And if memory serves, this is the Grass Crest Shield. Good. I'm going to stick with my 100% physical defense for now. But that might change. Let's light it up. And I'm not too worried about humanity right now, just because we'll be able to farm rats sooner rather than later. Level on up. We'll do our health. And beauty. Now I'm not gonna go fight the Hydra just yet. Actually, I'm trying to remember. This is what's down this way. I know it goes to the new. It's the New Londo area. I think it's the Valley of the Drakes entrance. I don't particularly want to do just yet, but I'm just trying to remember where this is. So I think this is... Yeah, no, it definitely is. You go there. Excellent. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I won't screw with them just yet again, because I'm going to go fight Havel. But I'll keep that in mind. Also, I was just thinking about possibilities of doing the Blighttown skip, which you can do through the Valley of the Drakes, just like cutting through. I will do full Blighttown after all, though, because I was just thinking this. I said when I started we're going to do a complete retrospective, mixing the good with the bad, and I hate Blighttown. I hate it so much. A lot of people love Blighttown. They think it's a good level that challenges them and forces you to be aware of everything around you. I just hate it. It's just not fun. One of the main things that I hate about it, again, is because you spend all this time getting your purple moss, which is the more frequent drop, but then they immediately introduce Toxic, which is a rarer drop, so you have to go grind if you want to go get the right moss, which is annoying. And also just the frame drops on it. Like, it might just be my PCs that I've used to play this game, but I always find that I have a very hard time getting full no frame drops in Blighttown. It usually starts lagging pretty bad. Yeah, he is coming after me. Is he? No, he's fine. Like one of these guys. Again, remnants of Seath. I just really like that. I love how Seath is everywhere in this game. He is one of my favorite characters in the series. In a series in which your character, ultimately, the real goal is to have a permanent death. The curse of the undead is that you're a zombie and you're cursed to keep on living until you lose your mind and become hollow. Which you really, and like, you could argue that for the Link the Fire ending, you still die and you're being played, but it's kind of still good for you because you were given a permanent end. At least until Dark Souls 3. But, your character, honestly, I'm willing to bet they don't want to be immortal. They would much rather be dead than have to keep living through more or less a nightmare, really. Again, being forced to live, being forced to live your fear at this point. But Seath, he's the only person in this game, I think, or like the remnants of that, the only non-god who doesn't want to die. Okay, and I'm trying to remember if I can parry Havel. I don't remember. Part of me wants to try, part of me doesn't. Rolling. I cannot remember if you can parry him. Generally, if you can backstab someone, you can parry them. I don't know. I don't want to try it. Just because I know he can probably still one-shot me. Dang it. Go ahead. Shoot. But yeah, I was saying this before. I like to believe this is the actual Havel, not just a Havel clone. Or a disciple. Just because it's more cool to me if you're fighting the real deal. It's more satisfying. Same reason why, even still, I want to believe that the Ornstein and Smo you fight in Anor Londo are the real thing, not just an illusion created by Gwendolyn. It could easily be that they are, but it's so much more cool if it's actually the real Ornstein and Smo. Give me that ring. Ring named after Havel the Rock, Gwyn's old battlefield compatriot. Havel's men, see that's kind of what I mean, though. Havel's men, so wore the ring to express faith in their leader and carry a heavier load. So it's kind of a question of, did Havel's men wear the same armor? If they did, then it's more likely that the guy we just fought isn't the real Havel. Or is it just a symbolic thing? Or did Havel wear his own ring? One would imagine. But, and we might as well just go open that door. Deadberg. Running. You have to believe if Havel actually tried, he could get through that door. The guy's wielding a dragon tooth. Pretty sure this wooden door ain't gonna stop him. Okay, so we... Whew, I thought I fell the full way for a second. Okay, so we kill Havel. We got his ring. We're doing pretty good. Let's go kill us some gargoyles. I think we did the two major things that I wanted to do before going to go fight them, which was get the wolf ring and go find Havel. Don't really want to fight the Hydra just yet. So let's head on back up. So misty down here. Either it's like insanely humid, or I don't know what else is causing this water vapor. Maybe it's just magic. Magical moon dust. What the? Okay, I don't know what that camera jiggle was all about. Doop-doop-doo. How ripped must the chosen undead's legs be? Like, the leg day this guy puts in, the amount of walking he does, he's gotta be fit as a fiddle. Take that. I can't remember if the other guy's following. He is not. Good. Run, run. I'm trying to remember, I'm honestly just sitting here thinking of where I can get the green shards. I mean, I don't need them right away. It might just be a matter of getting the debts. Which is annoying, but whatever. And I'm going to throw one at Faith. Just because. We might be a barbarian, but that doesn't mean we're completely pagan. We worship the flame god Flan. Alright, and we're back. Back to where we started. It's like we never left. Come at me, bro. Damage numbers for parries are incredibly satisfying as well, just to be like, oh, I'm only doing 105, well now I'm doing 300. Go ahead. We'll take that longsword, thank you. Who's this? Another fellow barbarian. What's his name? Stain. I'm kind of tempted. I'm actually kind of tempted to get this guy. I'm not going to, but it was tempting. And who's over here? We got Mike the Knight. Sorry, Mike the Knight. I walk alone. Still don't have that fine resin though. Alright. Oh, I did get the stab there. Good, I'm pleased. I also know you can summon Lautrec, but I don't remember where his sign is. It is not near Solaires. Oh, it's nice having range. Oh my god. Not today. Sorry, folks. There will be no service today. I can't actually remember where you get Lautrec's sign. Maybe it's in his cell. Give me 1 second. I'm going to quickly take a look around to see if it is anywhere up here. Just because I'm curious and I can't remember where it is. Yeah, alright, you. Come at me. Talking back to Lautrec for just a second, you have to wonder, how could he possibly let himself get captured by these guys? I mean, come on. I'm just a dumb old barbarian, and I'm being okay around them. He's actually seasoned and knows what he's doing. How the heck did he wind up in that cell? I mean, it's kind of you might guess that Patches got him in there, because he knows of Patches. Yeah, it's not here. Okay, but then I can't remember where it is. Maybe Patches put him in there. Who knows? It sounds like something that Patches would do. Running down the tree. Sorry, just give me 1 second here. Just making sure that everything's still running. Good, it is. Lovely. Aha. You can hear my footsteps, but are powerless to do anything about it. Oh, is that him there? Oh, he is up here. Oh, what a fool I am. Okay, well, we're going to try this on our own first. Alright, here we go. Dun, 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 da, da, dun. Dun, 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 dun. What a great show. Gargoyles was a great show for kids. Like, it was serious, kind of more dark than I think I even thought of at the time, while still being fun and accessible. Like, I loved that show. It was so much fun. I'd be curious to know if it still holds up. Okay, so we're getting us the, we're gonna go for the tail. Yeah, buddy. There we go. 1 hit. Easy first try. Get out of here. Get out. Alright, now he's gonna start doing the fire, so let's see if we can get this guy gone. Get ye gone! You would best be a zombie. Ah, shoot, they're doing the fire. Get down here. Yeah, he's good. Go away. No one likes you. I can't remember if I have to do anything in particular to get the helmet off of them. I don't really like their helmets. I like my board helmet more. But... or if that's just a random drop. So I know we can get the helmet and the halberd from the one in Anor Londo. Oh, there we go. Bada boom. Beauty. There you go, Oscar. We did it for you. Let's take a quick look at the gargoyle stuff. I'm pretty sure the boar is better. Let's see here. Gosh dang it. Yeah, it's better at magic damage, not great at physical. Better at poison though. That's interesting. This gargoyle skin is naturally hard. Let's take a quick look at the tail. Okay, you do need dex to wield it. And I'm assuming I can't do the halberd either. I can't. Okay, I keep surprising myself. Cool, cool. Well, I'm loving my claymore right now, so I'm not going to, but keep in mind, shaking up different weapons is always fun. Another question, sorry, I'm gonna keep thinking of this because, and the reason, in case it's not super clear by what the story tells you, the reason why I assume this is all part of Frampton Gwendolyn's plan is because you need, like, Framp's the one who sends you on your blessed way to go collect the Lord Souls, get the Lord Vessel, go down to first kill Gwyn, and then blaze it to relight the first flame. So it's clear that Frampt is behind this. The reason I believe Gwendolyn has to be behind it is because the illusion of Guinevere is entirely that gives you the Lord Vessel is given to you by Gwendolyn. Everything in Anor Londo to present it as not a decrepit ghost town is Gwendolyn's doing. So it's clear that he at least has some part in keeping up this charade of getting the chosen undead to go for broke, really. And also it makes sense for his character that because he seems to really worship his father, even though Gwyn was kind of a dick to him, like, he's guarding a grave that doesn't even have Gwyn's body in it, but he still doesn't even want you, a mere mortal, to look upon it. So it stands to reason that he would want his legacy to be that he got you to carry on his father's legacy, honestly. Like, he's all about doing what Daddy Dearest wanted him to do. Anyway, let's do what we set out to do. Ring-a-ling. But then, sorry, going off the thought I was starting was, as far as the test they set up, obviously they want to make sure that whoever is going to be their guy to go and relight the first flame has to be tough, because they have to go get the Lord Souls, so you gotta kill some gods. So the test they set up, as far as fighting the gargoyles, and then obviously fighting Quelaag, but did they build the gargoyles, or were the gargoyles already there? And then as they were thinking this test, I was like, yeah, you know what? We'll have those jackasses go fight the gargoyles. That's a good test. If they die, who cares? If they're strong enough, awesome. Or did they build the gargoyles themselves and say, okay, this will be the first challenge? They're basically doing their own level design at that point. Oswald wants a hug.
Greetings.
Hello.
I am Oswald of Kareem, the partner. Thou art a friend. For thee, a warm welcome.
Aw.
Cometh thou to confess, or to accuse? For indeed all sin is my domain.
I really like his armor set. I think it's one of my favorite ones in the game. It just looks really cool. I actually really love his helmet. Well, what is it? The move that spawned 1,000 salts. What do you have that is useful? The purging stones are incredibly useful. I should buy at least one. Talisman. The poison bite ring's actually really good too. How much is it though? Yeah, it's 5,000. We're a ways off from getting it, and I don't feel like grinding for it. I do want to get at least one purging stone though, because those are useful.
Thou art welcome any time. It is only human to commit a sin.
I wonder if everyone in Kareem laughs like a psycho, or if it's just a reflection of these characters individually. You also have to wonder, does Oswald run the parish? Given that he's all about curing sins, being priestly. I mean, it makes sense that he's here. I thought I was actually going to hurt more from it than I thought. Take that. Okay. Step 1 is done. Let us... you know what? Crestfallen was laughing at us, saying we couldn't do it. Let's go tell him just how wrong he was. Also, can I go back to the asylum now, or do I need an item? I don't remember. I don't remember at all. Anyway, let's quickly just get our levels in. And now, actually, Rhea and friends should be here. They're not? Oh. That's unexpected. I thought they showed up after you killed the gargoyles. Maybe you have to go to the bonfire first. Oh, right, because I haven't rested, so it hasn't really told the game that this is a thing that has happened. Yeah, let's quickly rest. Leveling up. Up in that strength, I'm gotta be able to wield that giant sword. That is our new goal. That out there. So I don't always get that dropped, so I have to make that into a special occasion. Drop that. Here's item. And beauty. Well, well, well. Look who was a wrong sack of sad.
Surprise. I didn't expect you to make it. Oh, somebody rang the bell. Wait, was it you?
Yeah, buddy.
You never give up, do you? I don't know how you do it. Well, don't stop now. Only one more. But it's going to be suicide. What's wrong? Get a bit of a scare out
No,
there?
no.
No problem. Have a seat and get comfortable. We'll both be hollow before you know it.
Not today, Crestfallen.
What are you going to do? I've already decided. I don't really care. I'm simply crestfallen.
Crestfallen really is one of your main motivating factors, if only because you don't want to be like this guy. No matter, again, frankly, how right he is about so many things. But you want to keep at least trying to prove this guy wrong. Okay, do I have to respawn the area to get them to show up? Well. Let's go visit the lake. What even is up there? Oh, he just keeps snoring. I thought it ended. Never mind. Well, we best leave him be. He's had a rough couple of millennia. I'm gonna see if I can go back to the Undead Asylum. It might be a mistake, but honestly, I can't remember if you need something before going to it, is the thing. Let's move on up. And away we go. Whee! Nope, that's the... Hang on a second. Just trying to remember quickly how everything works. Right, I think there is a key. Is that the key that you need? There's something you need to get in. I'm trying to remember what. And I don't know if you need to jump or if you can just run this in order to make it. I think you can just run. So let's try that. Oh! I was wrong. I was wrong. Let's see if you have to jump. Okay. Go away, skeletons. You bother me, and I fear you not. Spooky, scary skeletons. Ground floor, going up. First floor, Firelink Shrine. Oh, I hate everything. Everything is bad. Oh boy. Daisy. Sir, can you stop playing with the elevators? Those are expensive pieces of equipment. And jump! Why am I not jumping? Life is hard. Eat a Snickers. Go ahead. Oh, I'm still not strong enough to just kill you in one shot. Okay, I thought I was. Shoot. Go away. Yeah, well, you know what? Little salty about missing the jump. Was it 3 times now? You know what? Undead Asylum's dumb. We don't need to go back there. I lived there for over 1,000 years. Has it changed at all? Probably not. Probably still terrible. Don't see why I wouldn't be. Ah, of course, I'm being invaded inside the Firelink Shrine. Thank you. What is happening? What is even happening? Okay. So what should our next goal be then? I do want to go out of my way to get a green piece of Titanite. I wish I wanted to resold them. Trying to think of what our next best course of action should be. So we could go to Lower Undeadburg. Trying to remember, is there anything else over that way? We might as well just start Lower Undeadburg. Not thinking about it's not gonna make it go away. Okay. Go away. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Nope. Okay. Stop it. Stop it. Maybe I'll stop it. Whee! Yeah. Go away. Oh, I finally dropped an axe too, and after I got my claymore leveled up. We might still do something with the axe. I do like it. Always kill the rat, just in case it feels like dropping humanity. Can't not kill the rat. Ramen. Hey, you. Hey. Stab. And that's what I think of you. Ah, my God. What's even wrong with me? And I cannot get those parries, and I am saddened. Cracked round shield, you say? Such a valuable treasure. It shall not go wasted. And by not go wasted, I mean I shall never touch it. Get out of here. Run, run, run. Run, run, run. Who's all here? Who's all here? Oh, you know who we didn't visit? The merchant guy. Yep, the holo merchant. Should we talk to him? Might have a thing or two that I missed. I completely forgot about him. Yeah, I never even tried that door. Gosh. Hey, bud. Go by. Let's take a quick old look down here. Wood shield. I missed a bunch of things. Right. Shields are for cowards. That goes double for you. Yeah, I didn't go down here at all, did I? I don't think I did. No, we went down here, and then we didn't go that way. We didn't just poke our head out this door. But we're going to do that now. Hey, buddy!
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you, hmm? Then you are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
You have to wonder how you just willingly hand someone a piece of soul. Let's see here. Right, you have the residence key. Why did I not talk to you earlier? I feel like a fool now. And you can get the chain armor from him. But we'll be getting that a different way.
Eh? My wares? Of course they're stolen. What did you think? And when you lose your head, I'll sell it all again.
Well, that's mean.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. You have to hand it to him for being industrious in spite of the fact that he is undead. Good for him. See, we all think that being undead's the end of the world. That guy's making it work. He's doing okay for himself. Okay, now that I have the key, I'm gonna go back and get that pine resin. I no longer need it quite as badly, but I want it. Because it is there. Stop it! Oh shit. Stop it! I should be able to break that shield by now. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to aggro everyone, but whatever. Okay, well, everyone's been aggroed. No stealth today. That's okay, stealth is for cowards. Stealth is your way of saying, don't hurt me. A real man runs head first into every conceivable danger, screaming so that everyone knows that you're there. Okay. See? We're dying, but we're not cowards. And that is what matters. Perfect. Now we can't open this door, correct? That's from the other side, right? Hey, bud. You are there. Go away. No, that's that way. Which door am I thinking? No, there's a door you can't open with that key. We sat here and tried to figure it out. It's this one. Right, it's the next one over. Step. Out. And as for you... And also you need this key to get to Greg's. Right. Eh. There we go. At long last. Perfect. Now that the 2 bosses I could have used it on are dead. That's okay. They were pretty easy. Now then... There's a way to drop down... I shouldn't be pausing. There's a way to drop down to Undeadburg from in here. I just cannot remember what it is. But, doesn't matter, we'll take the long way. Why not? Okay. Oh, shoot, is the dragon still there? Yes, he is. He is still there. I couldn't remember if he went away after you turn on that bonfire over there. Hey, bud. Ouch. Okay, well, how irksome. Run, run for your lives. Flee. Oh my gosh. Really? Run, run. Alright, head on down. Imagine the sound those tusks must be making as they hit the ladder is hilarious. Tink, 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 tink. Perfect. Okay. No dogs yet. Right, the stairs. Might as well go open that. Oh, hang on. Some dog's mad at me. Or someone's mad at me, I can hear them. Is the guys in here? Okay. Well, they suck anyway. Hi. Yep. Yep. And I'm assuming whoever else is there will be completely befuddled by the fact that the door is open and they can only walk into it. Okay. Where are you, doggos? There you are. Hey. How's it going? I hate you. What the oh my god, he broke my guard. You son of a bitch. Literally, actually. Not even a metaphorical. And there you go. Go away. Okay, so... brief recap of where things are. Greggs, I know you're in one of these.
Somebody,
there you are.
Please let me out of here. Somebody, anybody, help me. Unlock the door.
You know magic.
I'm finished.
You should be able to blast this open. How did this ever happen? There's a lot of people here who are locked up, and it's hard to find out by who or why. Hello, Riggs.
Brilliant. You opened the door for me.
I am
Thank you.
brilliant.
I'm saved. I thought I might never escape. I am Griggs of Vinheim, a sorcerer of the school. I am much obliged for your assistance.
You're
Thanks
welcome.
to you, I may now resume my travels. Oh, hello.
Hello.
I have my sorcery. Besides, I have an important task at hand.
Now, what does our dear friend here in a barrel have?
Oh, hello. I'm fine.
Excuse me,
I will have my
Riggs.
Besides,
I'm trying to loot this dead person. How curious. There's another sorcerer in here who's dead, and you just happen to be there with him. How curious. I'm watching you, Griggs. Now then, move on over here. Aha, there are no safe places for you, Hollows. I'm here to be a gigantic jackass. They're not even attempting to bother me, and yet I am just coming over here and stabbing them in the face. The chosen undead is a dick. What's this? Okay! That went a different way than I anticipated, I will confess. They had enough of my bullshit. I might actually call it there. I've been going for a bit. I think it's fitting that we keep ending these on pathetic deaths. Alright, well that was fun. Thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you later for more adventures of Dave the Neat. Bye-bye.